Ooh, that's nice.
That's mean.
No.
That's not nice.
Hey, welcome back. I am here up close and personal with my good friend, Yvette Nicole Brown. You've seen her on television. Right now, you see her weekly, Thursdays, NBC comedy lineup, Community.
Community, yeah. Thursdays, 8 o'clock on WKYC in Cleveland.
So, before we even get there, we got to Hollywood. We're in LA. We're working for Motown. And what was your first audition like?
Wow, I don't even if I remember my first audition. It's scary. I mean, it's a new thing, so it's very scary. And you go in and you hope you know what you're doing. And sometimes you know, and sometimes you don't know, and you just hope that you get the nod. So your first audition is always going to be scary.
How did you deal with, and I know this is what a lot of young people don't want to accept, but it is a reality. How did you deal with the rejection, or the no?
Well, I mean, everybody, I don't care if you're going to be an actor or you're going to work in an office, there's going to be times when you want to do something or you apply for a raise or a promotion and the answer is no. So the sooner you get used to that it's going to come, the better off you are. So I just say get prepared for it, expect it, and then just know that God has something better if they say no to you.
Now, you talked about before Girlfriends.
Yes.
UPN, CW. Okay, at the time, Girlfriends, phenomenal sitcom at the time. You were Tony Child's sister. Boy, when I saw you on that, I lost. I was like, y'all, that is easy. I think I probably sent you a Facebook message. That was your first, major serious role.
Yeah, that was my first sitcom role. I'd never done a sitcom, and I remember my friend Sherry Shepard. I had just met her. I'd known her maybe a month, and she I met her at church, and I went to church one day, and I said, Sherry, I got a table read tomorrow for this sitcom, and I don't know what to do. And she was like, girl, this is a table read. And she literally walked me through every step of the way for that show. So she's like, she and Girlfriends are kind of wrapped up together with a pretty little bow because it was a great experience because of Sherry's help. So yeah, it was scary, but it was fun at the same time.
Now, from there, you also had opportunity to do Big House. You had your own sitcom for a moment.
Yeah, a short moment, 6 episodes.
Six episodes.
But it was Kevin Hart and Faison Love. I think that Kevin was just ahead of his time, because he's blowing up now with Laugh at My Pain and Think Like a Man. Like he's everywhere now. And this was like back in 2003. I'm like forgetting what year. It was like 2003, 2004. So it was just a little bit before he popped, but it was a really cute sitcom on ABC.
I enjoyed it. I was like, okay, well, for the 6 episodes.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
And then now you did some Nickelodeon work, and then I think you told us earlier that Helen was just supposed to have been I'm just go just one line, one episode.
Yeah, I was cast to do one episode of Drake and Josh, and they kept bringing Helen back, so it was a really great blessing.
Now, I want all the females in the room to do this. Yeah, now keep doing that. Now, boys, when they pause, I want you to clap like this. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's real nice. Now keep doing that, and listen to this. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, your big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing. We will rock you.
And you're also doing voiceover work. You're doing the Pound Puppy?
Yeah, I do a voice on a cartoon called Pound Puppies. It airs on the Hub Network. I don't know what channel that is in Ohio, but that was a dream come true. Since I was a kid, I always wanted to do a cartoon. So yeah, I'm Cookie on the Pound Puppies.
Help you?
Yeah, we're the Pound Puppies, see? And
The Pound Puppies? Neato! We're the Puppy Puppies. I'm Whip, this is Tip, Blip, Flip, and Chubbers. I'm the Runt.
if they were any cuter, I'd have to eat them up. Oh, just a figure of speech.
All right, so now we're on Community. Community adults going back to college, community college, trying to do their thing, an ensemble cast. Hilarious. I want to say that first of all. I don't even want to name all the characters or all the actors' names because I'm going to mess somebody's name up. However, I've checked it out, seen it. What is it like besides your 16-hour days?
It's fun. I mean, we're in our third season. We're waiting. We'll find out actually on Monday if we get a fourth season. And it's like having a home base. As an actor, you don't often have a home base. And like I said, the series I did before this was Big House, and that was 6 episodes. So we're now on, we have 71 episodes of Community. So that's a family. You know, we've been doing this for so long that we could finish each other's sentences.
You're not very far from syndication.
No, we're only 17 episodes away from syndication.
Pizza! Pizza, pizza in my tummy. Me
so hungry. Me so hungry.
Did someone remember to take out my pipe? Seriously? Oh! Oh! Oh no! Seriously?
Shirley, it doesn't matter. We weren't going to eat them. You're not allowed to have baking things as an identity.
Excuse me for being the only married woman in a group full of horny toads who sit around all night just making googly eyes at each other.
Googly eyes?
No!
New projects. What's going on? What's on the horizon? Where we see Yvette next besides other commercials?
I'm doing I have a part in the new Percy Jackson sequel. That's exciting. I just shot that in Vancouver, and that comes out next March. And other than that, Community, Pound Puppies, and Percy Jackson. I think that's enough.
Okay, now we don't want to tell all the story. I know you told the kids earlier, the young people, the children, as you call them, the babies. You told the babies it's a different type of character for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of prosthetics. I can't talk too much about it on camera because it's confidentiality agreement and such, because it's a big movie. But there's a lot of prosthetics, so you got to look really closely for me in Percy Jackson. But I'll be there.
So how does Yvette do it? How do you do it? How do you manage? How do you maintain your sanity, your live? I mean, not livelihood, but how do you maintain on a daily basis?
A lot of prayer and a lot of sleep and a lot of water. That's the best I can say. Like I feel sorry that my energy's not up where it should be because it's been a long day. But you know, if you sleep a lot and you pray a lot, you can't go wrong in life. That's the way I see it. Rested and faith-filled is how you make it through.
Well, that's important to know. For some people, they just think they got to go, and sometimes
Rest. When I leave here, I'm going right to bed.
My monkey! My monkey took that paintbrush and then went into that vent. Oh, I miss him so much. Someone's got to go after him.
I got this.
Oh, what are you doing?
Trust me, I know these vents like the back of my chain.
Oh, holy.
Is that a new stereotype?
All right, so now, real quick, I know you got some other things. You have a lot of people you want to thank and support. You also you got some wonderful jewelry here.
Yeah, my friend Stacy Noble Shepherd made this. This is one of her creations. She's going to have a store on Etsy soon. So remember that name, Stacy Noble Shepherd.
And you always like to promote everything you know. You always try to slip in Ohio somewhere.
Yeah, I love to talk about Cleveland and whatever my friends are doing. I believe in promotion. You know, we got to look out for each other.
I know you even have a link on your website, YvetteNicoleBrown.com. You even got a link where we can go buy Ohio, just T-shirts and bags and all that.
Yeah, I'm really proud to be from Cleveland. So anything I can do to get the name of Cleveland out and Ohio out, I always try to do. So it's cool.
Lasting thought: how would you want to be remembered? How do you want to be remembered?
I hope that I'm remembered for being kind. That's really all that matters in life. Just are you a decent, kind person? So if on my tombstone all it says was she cared about other people, I'll be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, again, we've been sitting here with Yvette Nicole Brown. She is fabulous. She is. She told me earlier, a working actor. Look, if I can just work enough to pay the bills. And she's been very consistent in that story for the past several years. You've been doing that. So thank you for coming back to Warrensville. Allowing us to take another look at what you do.
Awesome.
We appreciate it. Y'all, you go check her out. Whenever you see her on TV, just know that's my friend. So because you're my friend.
That's what you should know.
Because you're my friend and she's my friend, we're all connected.
Awesome.
And we'll be right back with more of Another Look.
If it's right,
You guys see what happens when I leave you alone, huh?